How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel and welcome to another live stream. We're playing Out of Ore again, and this is mainly just because I'm digging stuff and it's all good. I've put a lot of work in this week of just bits going on, and it's been an absolute, well, I'm going to be honest, it's been slow. It's been slow progress. I think I've been doing this for about 10 hours now. And when we get into this, you'll see what I've been doing, and it's just so much moving things around, and trying to prep land to go deeper into a mine is an absolute pain in the bum, especially when you don't know how to do it properly and you just make it up as you go along. That's just literally how I play this game. Alright, Peter Paulson, welcome to the live stream, buddy, from Denmark. Welcome. So this is the mine at the bottom of my plant. So there's my plant. As you can see, I got rid of all my trucks and stuff for now, but the reason why is because they were sitting around. I wasn't using them, so I figured, you know what, I'm not going to worry about them, it's fine. So what I did was I've been digging like a lot just to get out. Now I know I set that video out, it was just yeah, hi, I'm going to be doing some, you know, bits and pieces. I'm going to be extending the cut. I know I extended the cut. I've gone through a lot of the wall, and it's been it's been a long couple of days. Honestly, I probably did about 6 hours each day. So like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and probably an hour or two today. Literally was just moving all the dirt that used to be there. So this used to be one big valley. Now it's literally just a chasm. So that's all good and that's all fun. The reason why I've done this is because I need to extend out. Now I've been using a few explosives because they finally work. Explosives now work in this game a little bit. I mean, TNT's still not quite effective, but Draymite does the job. It gets rid of all the dirt, which is very, very nice and very, very handy. Let's put it that way. So I was using TNT for a little bit, well, Draymite, and then I was using the bulldozer for the rest of it. I've put so many hours into the bulldozer in this, it's not even funny. But yeah. Is it worth spending money on? Well, the game, I'm going to be honest. If you like games like Gold Rush and you like mining games, then yes. I mean, it's only what, for me in the UK, it's like 11 quid. And £11 not that bad for a game that has this much scale. And over time, you're going to be watching this game evolve. Like most of us who are playing this game right now, you're watching this game evolve and move forward. It's early access. Don't expect it to be complete, basically. Lots and lots is being changed. Apparently, I've got to change my thingy. I've got to change my plant around at some point because I just watched Split's video. And he's moved his crusher to the other side. And I was like, oh, great. So now he's moved that. Now that means I have to move it. So at some point I'll get around to that. I should actually do that today, but I've put so much effort into like messing around. You love playing a Hydroneer, so yeah, I mean I'd go with the comparison between it is Hydroneer / Gold Rush. It's not quite like Gold Hunter. But yeah, I'm still not quite sure. I think I'll be alright with the way it is right now. So yeah, we're going to get into playing. I'm going to do a little bit more digging because we've got a little bit of digging to do. Like all of this has to be done. And all of this just keeps going down. The further down it goes, I have to keep moving out my entire block here. And it's a lot of dirt to move. I'm not even, it's just not even sort of like funny at this point. Ray Star, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for kicking by. I saw you, yeah, oh I know you. No, you saw my photo. Well, I saw your photo on Twitter because you replied to me. Such a downer. So yeah, we're digging. Oh yes. And so all my equipment is brand new because I sold it all, and now I'm all back again. But Hydroneer is a different kettle of fish. Hydroneer is an evolution of, like, I don't know, it's a weird one, but I like it. I like Hydroneer, as you know. But yeah, this is more Gold Rushy, I would say. And we're going to go up, and I'm going to push circle, and I'm going to lock all the dirt in, and then we're off again. Apparently, everything's a bit slow. Got a lot of help from my Hydroneer. Yeah, it's just that I'm not even that good with logic, so if I helped you, that's amazing. I'm not big on logic, let's put it that way. I'm trying. Like, if like, to my understanding of logic, if you watch like my Astro Colony videos, that's my understanding of logic. Like putting blocks down and moving things around. That's about as technical as I can get. When it comes to games like Hybridsteel, I try and steer clear of the logic side of things. I'm just not brilliant, basically. But we get there. I'm looking forward to. I think it's down as the 9th of December now, because Hybridsteel's big update comes out soon. That's going to be interesting. So I'll be on that. I just won't be. I'm just not making guides anymore. Are you late? No, you're not late. I've only really just started. I did do one thing though. I keep turning this down because when I'm recording, it's yeah. Where's the master sound? There we go. I keep turning the sound down. We'll save it up as well. I've been a little under the rock. What's this new? This is it's called Out of All. And I mean, if you could check the other videos I've done of this, I've been covering this game quite a bit. I did get called. There was a comment that came in last week. I was going to make a video about it, and I just decided not to make a video, but I was going to address it during a live stream. Here we are, live stream. So I got a comment on one of my Out of All videos who said, I see the developer has now started to like try to push smaller YouTubers to push his game. Blah blah blah. Do you not care about your subscribers? And I'm sitting there going, well, I didn't get paid to play this game. I mean, I literally physically spent my own money buying this game. And if I had been paid to play this game, I would have had to put a little promotional thing on it, which I have done in Astro Colony, because that was a paid for promotional video. But when it comes to like this, I bought this myself, and this person, I think they've just got a bit of I think they've got a little bit of a grudge against like YouTubers playing this game because it's not finished. It's an early access game, but it's like, how else do you think like people choose to play early access games? I mean, they're all available on Steam. If something takes my fancy, I'm going to play it. You know, I'm not going to sit there and just go, well, it's in early access. If I wait another year and a half, it'll be all right, won't it? That's not the way I play. So I don't know why this guy was annoyed with me, but I did answer him back, and I said, look, I literally spent my own money playing this game. Yeah, it may be early, but I'm enjoying it. You know, if I didn't enjoy this game, I wouldn't play it. To put this into perspective, I played a game called Lost World the other day. Lost World is a raft-based game where you're raft survival. If you've ever played the game The Raft, picture that game with no direction at all. No instruction manual, no direction, and you're on a block of wood in the middle of the sea with a hook that looks like the exact same one out of Raft, and you've got to fish stuff up at the floor and build your raft up. And I sat there and just went, well, I'm not playing this anymore. It took me 20 minutes to decide if I wanted to play it or not. And I sat there and just went, nah. Finally get to join a stream. Been a while, but hey, no problem, dude. No problem. I've said this to every single person. Life comes first. If you've got more important things to do, then play that. You know, or go and do that. Be happy. I'm always going to be around. Channel's always going to be here. My live streams are going to be here. I'll be here until I choose to retire, which at this current rate probably isn't ever going to happen because I'm not making enough money. So I'm never disappearing unless my graphics card decides to crap out. Have you ever played Space Engineers or Roboco? Well, Roboco's only just come out, so nope. And Space Engineers, I spent about 20 minutes into it and I just went, it's way above my pay grade. I cannot understand this game. I am dumb, basically. I love the look of the game. I've seen other people play it, but my brain just it's way above what I can understand. I'm not good with logic, full stop. I'm not good with like mass buildings, everything. Let's put it this way, if someone says build a spaceship, have you seen my Astro Colony videos where it's just a slab and then it's lots of stuff on top of it? That's my idea of a spaceship at the moment. I'm just not very good at things like that. And I'm not going to shy away and say, oh no, it's just, well, no, I'm just genuinely not great. So, yeah. Come on, we can do it. I might actually have to sort this out. I might actually have to buy another rock truck. That's going to be amazing. I actually get to buy one. How am I doing? Rip tricks. I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much for asking. Much appreciated. I've had a very, very long week on this. And this is why I haven't been pushing out a lot of videos. And the reason why I haven't been pushing out a lot of videos for this is because what I've been doing is, well, where I'm standing used to be a lot of hill. And now it's not a lot of hill, it's a lot of dugout area. This is all I've been doing for like 3 days. So yay. But no, I'm alright. I'm doing good. Yeah, I mean, Deathrick, you've had the same thing where it's like you'll have people have a go at you for just doing stuff, and it's like, but I mean, like I said, if I do a sponsored video or a sponsored thing, 8213 Productions, thank you very much for the £2. Boom, fist bump to you, my sir. But yeah, it's I don't think people understand that. I mean, this is this is something I want to do as my job. Like, this beats what I used to do. Trust me. My job that I left my job so I could become a full-time carer for my wife. My job was a mind-numbing, like, not bog standard crap job. I had to deal with acids and like nickel and metal, and I worked in a factory. I'm gonna be honest, I don't mind working in a factory. I didn't mind it at all. But working in media, being able to play games, make videos, interact with people, and potentially see this as like the first step in like my rung of my life, I'd prefer to do this. You know, it's not for everybody. It really is not. I'll be brutally honest when I'm going to be the first person to say that. No, this isn't for everybody. 445, thank you very much for kicking by. Nothing's up. I can't dig. Has he messed with the physics of this, like the loader again? Let me just straighten out the land and see if we can actually do things properly. So we'll do that. Nah. We'll go into first person. We'll straighten out the floor so we can get a bit more grip. But yeah, it's one step closer. Like, hitting 15k last week was like a big milestone for me, you know, for this channel. It's not quite, you know, full-time wage, but part-time. Part-time's fine, you know. And it still allows me to deal with my kids and what I'm doing around the house and all the other stuff I do. So yeah. But yeah, when my kids get to a point when they're both in full-time school, my idea is to become, I mean, at that point, a full-time creator. I want to basically do 3 or 4 live streams during the week. I want to be doing like 3 or 4 videos a week, that sort of thing. I want to basically fill my schedule up, and it gives me something to do and something I can aim for, and that's the plan. So when someone says, "Oh, you getting paid to do this?" It's like, well, it'd be nice if I did, yeah. The amount of hours I've put into this game, if the developer went, "Yeah, we'll give you some money for it," I wouldn't say no. But I have always said, it doesn't matter if someone pays me or not. I will give you my true perspective of whatever I'm playing. I'm not going to go, well, you know, they've paid me 10 grand. I've got to say it's good. They can pay me 10 grand. I will say it's fucking awful if need be. So, yeah, I'm not one of those people who's just going to be like, yeah, well, you have to give positive. I ain't going to do that. You're dealing with you're dealing with an older person, not a teenager. I know younger people are a bit more swayed when it comes to like giving positive feedback and stuff, or like extra money. It's like, I'd rather stick to my morals. I know I haven't got many, but I'd rather stick to it. Right, I think we're full. So, let me take the break off. Am I going to be playing Hybridsteel when T3 comes out? I will be, yes. And I'll be playing Hybridsteel when the farming update comes out, which was in on the 9th of December, because T3 doesn't come out until whenever Max works on it. Hasn't been worked on yet at all. So yeah, I'll be playing Hydroneer when T3 comes out. I don't know when that is, but I will be playing Hydroneer. I'm probably going to be playing it next week because I've got to build my house, because for some reason the house I built has been disappeared, which is really mysterious. I really didn't understand that. And then yeah, I'm gonna be back on Hydroneer for a bit. I'm gonna be doing some Let's Play stuff. I'm not doing guides anymore, so that's gonna be the biggest. I have got to build the house. I have got to build the house that Hybrid built, yeah. But yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out, and that's the big thing. It's just got to be here. Give me a sec, guys. I had to turn the tumble dryer off. You always tell the truth, even if it hurts. I try. You know, like I said, I'm one of these people who, if I'm going to like say something, I'm going to say something that it's going to be a little bit controversial, isn't it? You know, I'm not gonna get like, I'm not gonna have people go, well, you know, if you do this, then you can, we'll pay you more. I don't give a damn. You can pay me more. I'm still going to tell you the truth, or I'm going to tell the audience the truth. And that's how I am. I don't care. What? I'm in the AT40. That's okay. That's going to be my oil truck. And that's probably why I'm going to be brutally honest. It's probably why some companies will probably never ever work with me. If my channel gets to that point where it has influence over people, I guarantee companies won't work with me, because I will tell people who are watching what I think. Yeah. I will be telling you the truth. But that's just how it is. That's how it has to be. You know, I don't like mugging people off. I don't like telling people falsities. When you get a little bit older in life, you start to realise that all the times you were told something and then most of them were lies, and you sit there, you get a bit pissed off with it. So I'd rather be a little bit more truthful about things now. Now I'm just trying to line up my truck. Come on, truck. You can do it. So when people say, oh, you're still playing Out of War, it's like, well, yeah, I like it. It's an alright game. It's definitely not perfect by any means, but it's alright. I shouldn't have put that there, because now that's blocking my path. Right, let me just get out and remove that. Yeah, brake. Right, that's where that one's going. It's better to tell the truth than to lie, even if it's yeah. But I just think that maybe this person who commented, Noah 12, how you doing, buddy? And Scott Last, thank you very much for kicking by. You love the game? Gonna be honest, so do I, man. So do I. But yeah, I'm going to assume that the people who they think that you're a shill, you're doing this, that, and the other. I genuinely don't think the people who see my channel, you know, I mean, because it's because it's above the 10k mark and stuff. Hello, my unknown friend. Yes. Hello. But I think because like I started playing this game a lot, and I was sitting there going, hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be playing that. I think some people sit there and just go, well, you know, I wonder how much they're paying him. In my current situation, I'll be brutally honest. When my friend spoke to me about his channel, and he said that he never really got any major like sponsorship deals or anything until he hit 25k. He said up until that point, you won't really see much money coming from sponsors or anything else, because that's just the way like the world is. But once you get a little bit of like movement, then they're a bit more inclined, you know, to spend a bit of money on you. And at my point, I'm just sitting there just going, right, well, that's fine. I'll get there when I get there. At the moment, I'm playing this, and I don't care. And if people think I'm shilling out, it'd be nice to see some money for it, but I ain't. So. But there we go. Right, so that one is my dirt one. This one's my ore one. So we need to get the other truck, which is down here. Look forward to every Friday update day. Ah, cool. I'm going to be honest. I watched, when it came to the update, because I think the reason why it doesn't really bother me for an update is because I'm playing on the dev branch. So I'm literally playing like the experimental version of this game 99% of the time. So I get a lot of I get a lot of the crap during the week. My favourite game, that's a hard one. And I'll be brutally honest, that's quite hard considering I've been playing games for way too long. Like way too long. Some of my favourite games, I'd say one of my more favourite games is Def Jam Fight for New York. That game really needs a remake. If that gets remade, by the way, I will be playing it. I don't care if it's not part of the simulation world. I want to play that game. I need to widen my path as well, so I'm going to need some concrete. Right. Just join the Discord. Oh, thanks. I mean, the Discord's pretty quiet. Like, I would say, most of the time. The problem with my Discord is that I'm on Discord 24. Well, not 24/7, but I'm on Discord like most of the day because I talk in various different Discords. I'm always around. My Discord is the quietest Discord on Discord that I know of, unless you know someone who's been cancelled. Right, so this should work now. Like, it shouldn't crowd up. It should just, in the great words of Todd Howard, it should just work. All of that's going to get melted down. And now we wait until it starts pooping. So this is the problem with the dev branch. See what I mean? Dev branch is broken, like a lot of the time. Hey, it started pooping. There we go. Let me go first person, see if we can jump up on it. Oh, I did. Need a little stand. Oh, dirt's coming out of the left-hand side. There we go. See? It is working. Just made me think of Def Jam Vendetta. Yeah, man. What kind of PC do I have? I have a Ryzen 7 3700X with a B450 Aorus Gigabyte Elite motherboard, which was like cheap. Corsair 32 gig of RAM, 33,000 megahertz. Now I won that on a competition. And a 2060 Super graphics card in a Fantex case. Fantex 350, I think it was. Yes, I completely agree. We need a smelting facility, yes. I would go with that. If I'm digging iron out of the floor, I want to make iron bars. I want to sell that onto a market. I completely agree with you. That would be amazing. Unfortunately, pipe dream. I do need a little viewing platform, like right here, so I might have to go and get some. I'm going to be honest, it's exams right now. It's the last week and your streams help me study. Oh, cheers. Not a problem. I'm glad they're helping. Because if they're helping, that means, you know, they're doing alright. Yeah, good luck in your exams. I hope it goes well. And always remember, it's always best to have an education in something if everything else falls through. Because trust me, you don't want to be one of those people who did what I did, which was pretty much fail, and then work in shops and retail and crap 9 till 5 jobs that don't pay you very much. Because working nearly 60 hours a week sucks. Trust me. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. I bought quite a few t-shirts. Obviously there wasn't that much dirt in it then. So most of this is going to be ore. That's bloody brilliant. I've got 2 more weeks of my exam until your exams start. Again, good luck. If you've studied well, you'll do all right. But yeah, this was a pain in the bum. This is why I haven't really done a video for like most of the week. The videos I've put out, I recorded like last week. This is the reason why I didn't have any videos out this week. Well, I wasn't recording any this week. The only thing I'm worried about with this is once it starts piling up and it goes down the front or the back, like, I'm going to have to drive it forwards. Just so we can fall some more in the back. That's fine. Unless, I mean, what I could do is see if I can attach some concrete blocks underneath it. Maybe. Is that finished now? Is there no more ore? I think we're done. It's not a bad haul, actually, that. Also, another thing I do want is I want a little switch that lets me turn off all of this without having to keep running around and turn it all back on. I'm a simple person with simple needs, and a light and a switch to turn everything off would be amazing. Because I only need this on when I'm processing ore. I don't need it for anything else. And there we go. So let's go. Well, if all fails, probably gonna be a dustbin man. They literally get, yeah, I mean, they're bloody. In fairness, yeah, bin men do really well. I mean, you have to get up stupid o'clock in the morning and do it. But my uncle's a bin man, or one of my uncles is a bin man, or yeah, he still works in it. But he said he loves it because you finish at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you got the rest of the afternoon off, and no one cares. It's all good. By the way, in Belgium, you need to become a trilingual. You need to know how to speak Dutch, French, and English without even starting an optional language. Wow. That seems a bit strict, but I suppose you sort of need it because of where you live. Like, you are surrounded by so many different countries to be able to, like, you have to understand everybody. Right, I need some concrete around here because that's getting a bit thin. Let me just get out and flatten my land. I need better cooling. Every time I go into hydrogen, my computer becomes a helicopter, and I have a 3060. Have you turned on VSync? Because VSync stops all that crap, which is a pain. So that's how I was dealing with it. So for me, I mean, mine's a 2060 Super. That's all I've got. So the way I was getting around a lot of the lagging problems and a lot of like the biting problems is literally turn on. Oh, I'm literally on fans. You know, I don't use like water cooling or anything. All of my computers are fan cooled because I don't trust myself with water and electricity. And I don't want to keep filling up radiators with water. You know, I do that enough with the car. I don't need to do anything else. Yeah. In the past, German was only, yeah. Where I live, we have 11 official languages, and we only need to learn 2 of them. Well, living in the UK, we're supposed to learn like an extra language on top of what we know, but I don't even know how to speak. In all, I have troubles with English. and I'm English. But yeah, I can't do another language. My brain doesn't let me translate. I've tried. When I was in school, I had to do French, which I sucked at. And then they tried to make you do German, and I can't do that. The only how I've learned how to like say sort of some German words is through Rammstein, and the only reason why I learned it is because it's song lyrics. I tried Italian when I left school because I'm 1/30th Italian or 1/16th. I can't remember which which fraction of Italian I am. So that all I can say is ciao. That's really about it. Or pasta and bolognese. But I say it English. I tried Japanese in my mid-20s just because I thought it'd be cool, and I can't speak a word of Japanese. So yeah, I suck at languages. My wife, she speaks 3 fluently, and then she knows 2 extras. Basically, if we go to if we ever went out on holiday to certain countries, we'd just make sure that we go to that country, and then Kerry can talk to that in that accent, in that language. You live in South Africa, beekeeper. Not even dwarfish. No, I don't speak dwarfish. All I know is mining and oaring. Here in Denmark, we have to learn Danish, English, and we have to speak a certain point of... Yeah, I can understand that. I need to learn French. Yeah, I couldn't do French. My mentality doesn't let me do it. When was the last time the heat sinks were pulled for the thermal paste ring? So yeah, if you did it in 2021, you're supposed to change your thermal paste every... I think it's something stupid like every 6-7 months or so. Thermal paste... okay, how many times are you supposed to change thermal paste? And that, hopefully Google... Yeah, Google understands what I was saying. Once every few years, apparently. So you should be alright for a bit. I mean, but if your computer's overheating playing Hydroneer, it's probably because you need to turn like VSync on and just aim for like 60 FPS, because the game itself, in fairness, does get a little bit finicky. But I can stream it quite happily on this machine with those settings, and it never overheats. So I think what you've got is you've got one of your settings up too high, and I think it'll be your VSync that needs to balance it out. VSync's wondrous, by the way. I use it all the time on indie games because the indie games are so unoptimized that I literally have to lock everything at 60 FPS. Come on, you can do it. More fans. But if your 3060 is like rip it, like if it's like over, if it sounds like it's just about to take off, it's probably just because of that. What are we talking about? You're in South Africa. I can't even speak South African. Like the little twang you get in that, the people getting their accents for like movies and stuff. Yeah, I can't do that. I speak, in the great words of Bruce Willis, I speak English and bad English. More fans equals only fans. sound believer. Everything I run is like air cooled. The PC idles are like 30 degrees. It's quite nice. Like, I mean, during the summer it sucked, but in the winter, I mean, because of the cost of fuel going up in this country, this PC is quite good for this living room. It warms it up quite nicely during the day. Yep, English and bad English. If you ever watch Fifth Element, that's where I get that from. I run air-cooled GPU and AIO on Super. No, I'm running with the 73700X. I'm running the standard AMD cooler that came with the chip. Works fine. I haven't had a single problem. I know some people were a little bit. When I first did it, they were just like, "Oh, you need to upgrade the cooling because the cooler's crap." I haven't had a single problem with that cooler since. Like. And I'm not sure what, I know people don't like it because it's, oh, yeah, you can't really customize it too much. It doesn't do as good a job, but I've got to be honest, I haven't had a problem. Multipass. I have got a t-shirt for Fifth Element, but I want to put something up on here. I want to see if I can get a model of the actual taxi used in the film. I like the Fifth Element. It may be cheesy, but it's one of those films I grew up on. It's quite for me. It's quite a cool little film. I like it. You don't have to, but I do. Come on, we can do this. Are you a full-time streamer or do I have a day job? I am a part-time content creator, full-time carer for my wife, full-time parent. Basically, I make videos when my kids are at school or in bed, and then on my Saturdays I stream, and then I want this to be my job for the rest of my life, or for as long as I live. That'd be nice. Well, that is the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm aiming to be a full-time content creator. My father 3D printed it. Oh, I want the stones as well. They're pretty cool. Stephen Angle. Yeah, I'm doing alright, man. Thank you very much for asking. How's your day, bud? And Travis Lapham, thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated to have you here. Yeah, I don't overclock or do anything, unfortunately. I just use PC and then I'm done. I'm competent enough to build them. I just don't know anything else. That's all that's important. I mean, that's probably enough, actually. And we don't even have to like chat like. And then I will learn to speak. I don't have to take this to the sorter. I can just use this out. Right. I can use my other road as well. Hey, how you doing, Charlie? How you doing, bud? You're feeling under the weather? Oh man, hope you get better soon. So I had to build a second road because it was getting thin around there. So I built a dodgy road. So this is all ore, so I don't have to get this stuff sorted. I'm just going to take it to sell. I did get a question from a person on Steam who said, "Are you going to be making a giant conveyor belt to the sell point?" It's like, I've already worked all that out. I know exactly where I'm doing it from. I know exactly what I'm doing. Just it's going to take me a little time to do because I'm working on this one first. The big danger of water cooling is not the water, actually. The sign. Yeah. I'm not. I think we're water cooling for me. After with the technology that fans are now pulling out. I mean, because fans are getting bloody good. I mean, water cooling is still going to be a little bit better, but fans genuinely. Linus did a big test on them, like fan cooled PC versus like water cooled, and fans were like keeping up. And it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to fans then. I don't mind having fans, and I don't know. They take up less space. And I'm all good with that. I do watch a lot of Linus videos, but I even use the one show as like background noise sometimes. I cool my PC by not having the slide. Fair enough. I got the last thing I need for the new PC was an HDMI cables for the connection of the recap. Okay, cool. How about myself? I updated my BIOS on my motherboard. So because I'm looking to upgrade. I was talking to Crest. I can't remember his real name. Everyone calls him Crest. I was talking to him and he basically said, "Oh yeah, if you update your BIOS, you could probably save yourself. You know, you don't need a new motherboard." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I looked into the BIOS and yeah, my motherboard can be upgraded to the 5000 series. So I'm looking at getting a 5800 X3D, which is, I would say, probably the best processor I can get for this motherboard before I would have to upgrade. So I'm looking at getting one of those, and then that saves me about 150 quid for not having to buy a new motherboard and everything else. And then after that is really, I'd be just waiting around for a graphics card that doesn't look like it's going to take over the world. Because I'm going to be honest, I want to skip the 4K series because I think they're too big. And I think that most companies, that I reckon they'll probably look into making the next gen smaller, and then adding a bit more like actual like tech into it. Because the problem with the 4000 series right now is they're like massive, and it's because it's all new tech. So as we all know, tech gets smaller over time. Maybe the next set of graphics cards will actually be a lot smaller. I'm not expecting massive smaller, but you know, nicer to build with. But I do want to get a new case as well, and I've already picked out the Fantex 500A just because it looks pretty cool. I was looking at the 600, but it was like it weighs 12 kilos. Well, not 12 kilos. Yeah, no, 12. I think it is 12 kilos because it's metal. Or kilograms. I can't remember which one it was now. But yeah, it looked really heavy. I was like, nah, that's alright. I'll pick up the 500. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I can upgrade to that one. But if I wanted like 7K series, I would need to buy a new motherboard. But then at that point, then I would just go like AM5, and I'd go like as big as I can. But then money wise, it's hard. The 4090s are, yeah. I mean, if you're with the 4090s, they were saying that when the cable bends against the because your case is here and then the cable bends over or under, when it bends, it's pulling the wires out of the connector a little bit, so it's shorting the wires out, which is probably the cause for a lot of the burns. But honestly, I mean, this should have been thought about. They should have put the power connectors at the end of the board, at the end of the graphics card, so you could just loop under and through into the motherboard or power supply, sorry. But they didn't. But loads of people have been talking about it, and then loads of people have been trying to like recreate it, and then they've actually and it's like, oh dear. You have at least 3 little fans aiming at the PC. Jeebus, really? Your fans should be able to keep your computer cool. You shouldn't need extra fans outside the computer just to keep it cool. Unless you live in a really, really hot country. It's all over, baby. Yeah, I'm not getting 4K series. It's just not happening for me. I mean, I don't. If other people want it, then they can have it. But I'm skipping 4K. I don't want it. So how do you turn the weather off? Ah, there we go. I'll keep it on for videos and stuff, but I don't really want it on at the moment. I think we'll stop this cycle. I hope it stops. Yeah, okay. I play BeamNG on mine. That's alright. I play games that are under optimized, like a lot of the time. Internet Cafe Simulator, by the way, was pretty much unoptimized. My PC, when I used to stream that game and when I was making videos, my PC used to scream at me playing on that. It didn't like it. Seriously? I just scooped all that ore and there was nothing in it. Very strange. Saving the game may update the weather. I suppose, yeah, good point. Maybe. If not, I'll just drop out. Huh? Let me just... Okay, what we'll do is we'll activate the weather. We'll keep it snowing, and then when it finishes snowing, we'll turn the weather off. Got a few games for the new PC back on Black Friday. Got Darker, WRC, Forza. Nice. Oh, you did well then. That's alright. I played Brotato, Bounty for One, New Dawn. Yeah. You'll be fine with those. Reboot and make sure. Oh, what I'll do is I'll just let it go through and then we'll go. Paul Wright, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for kicking by. We'll let the weather just run. It always snows in December in this game anyway, so it's like real life. Well, apart from the snow. We don't get proper snow. Such a bad scoop. You're getting your aluminium production going on satisfactory. Nice. It's 0. I keep forgetting where 0 is. It's because it's behind my behind the microphone. That's cool. Found a mod that gives you 0 water. Oh, okay. Is that a good thing, not having water? Really should dig this side out. There's loads here. Look, a wall of ore, basically. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on this game for. Like, when it comes down to like how many videos I'm making for it, I've got a little bit of a plan, but once that plan's sort of over with, I really don't have much of a plan afterwards. So I want to do a bit more Astro Colony going into like next week, so that's all right. Got Hydrodynamic update soon, so that's going to be fun. And then Christmas mainly. I've been playing Call of Duty a lot, because I play console every night with my brothers, and yeah, we all did a big decision. We're all going to be playing COD. So I've been playing Call of Duty since it came out now. Most weeknights for a couple of hours. Yeah, it's been fun. I've actually enjoyed Call of Duty this time around instead of just getting bored with it. Like, the original Call of Duty is like Modern Warfare 1 and 2, I would say, for me, were the originals. Like, anything before that I played, but they were PC based a lot more. You know, they weren't bad, but for me, I've always played COD on consoles. And after the original Modern Warfare 2, like, Call of Duty seemed to slip quite quickly, and I didn't enjoy it too much. I went on to Battlefield and played that for ages, but these remakes of like Modern Warfare 1 and 2, they've been really, really good. So I've been multiplaying that for a couple of weeks now. It's been fun, and I'm not getting bored of it. That's the first time it hasn't. That means that it's actually I'm enjoying it when I don't get bored of playing Call of Duty. Why is this not working properly? Ore's going under the map. That's so dodgy. Look, watch. So the ore is going out right from the bottom. Oh my god, that's a bug. That's a massive bug. That's a big problem as well. Ooh, shoot you, sir. It is the main problem with aluminium production. It processes water intensive. You either need to find a way to dump it constantly, flushing the pipes to make room for more. Fair enough. Would I happen to remember Road Rash? Man, I was a legend on Road Rash. I loved that game. I played Road Rash 1 and 2. I didn't get to play number 3. And then I played it when they did their reincarnation on PlayStation. And then a couple of years ago, I reviewed a game called Road Redemption, which was basically the sort of like modern day successor of Road Rash. It was good, but it's cheap. It's not made properly. But you get the idea. I mean, it's still around sort of nowadays. So if I'm right, then there might be something wrong with ore when you're up against a wall like this. Yeah, I think it's made by the original team, or some of the original team. Right, let's pull this down. Don't forget, if you are liking the stream or the videos I do, or you just feel like you want to make a difference, hit the like button. Like button means a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe. You get free videos, like free videos. You don't have to pay for them at all. They just come out. See, it's not scooping ore. I genuinely think there's a problem. Like, so in order to scoop ore from here, I have to aim down all the way, and then it has to pop. It's not. Oh my god! It's falling through the scenery. The ore is falling through the scenery. Oh dear. I think we found a problem. I don't think I can play this game. That's not good. I mean, the only way I could play is if I come off. I could come off the dev branch. Right, let me just sell this ore off quick, and then I'll yeah, give me a sec. I think there's a problem at the moment with ore. It's falling through the scenery. Damn it. Right, we need to sell, like, everything we've got so far. So I'm going to take this lot, and then we've got to come back up for the other lot. I've probably lost about 80 grand's worth of ore just falling through the scenery. Yeah, so I'm going to do a reboot. The thing is because I'm on the dev branch, this game gets updated a lot in comparison to normal branch. So, yeah. Shouldn't matter, man. I was having this problem when I was dozing. But I didn't care, because when I was dozing, it was just like, well, it's dead soil, isn't it? Just need to make my money, man, and then we're good. Another $156,000. It's all good. So we probably lost about 30 grand's worth of ore, but I just did keep falling through the scenery. So. And the blizzards are stopping now, I think. Park that. Now we need to run to the top of the hill, and we need to go and take my other one down. Only gonna get this might get me 100 grand, but I doubt it. Might be a little bit less than that. $100, not bad for 30 grand. Not bad for 30 tons. Right, so we'll save, and then I'll drop out and I'll drop back in. Let me just go back to the chat screen quick. I keep forgetting I got a stream deck. I keep forgetting. Honestly, it's bad, man. Anyways, whilst that's all like seeing me down, just gonna check if there's any updates. As said, being on the dev branch, because I know he's just done the update for 0.0.7, which is good. Let's try again, shall we? Worst comes to worst is that I have to turn this off because of reasons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and try quickly to Ujima Flippy. I want to get one of those new stream decks that has. Oh yeah, no, I saw those. Yeah, Harris did a review of them, didn't he? I don't really need them. I think that the reason for me it's not really needed because everything I do is done and I don't need anything else. So I think it's a little bit. I think for people like, I know it sounds bad, Charlie, but for people like you and me who don't really do a lot of like audio optimization and like when we're doing stuff and like probably don't need it. Right, while we're here, give me a sec. Settings. It's nice all the time. There you go. Oh, it's all spawning at the bottom. Maybe we found ourselves a bug. What I get on here. Worst comes to worst is if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to cut this one short and play something else. Oh, yeah, that works. It looks like if it's a high wall, then it has a problem, which is a bit dodgy. Just very, very strange. But there you go. Hmm. The worst part is that a lot of the ore that I need is inside of this wall now. And that's the worst part. So, what I'm going to do... Yeah, let me just drop back to my chat screen quick. So I'm going to quit out, not save it, so we can come back. I'm going to revert my version of the game to the normal version of the game. That obviously I'll just not be in the beta for... Well, I can be in the beta whenever I like, but... Well, anyone can be in the beta, it's fine. So if I just click myself out of the no... and then update the game, this reverts itself back to 0.07, which is fine, and then we're good, and then it should work. I'm hoping that the bug's being caused by whatever's in the dev branch. So. Funny though, isn't it? Oh dear. It was either this or I would play something else, but we don't know. I know I've got to build my house in Hybridsteel. That's pretty much all I know. Could have played a bit of Turmoil, I suppose, or Planet Crafter. But even Planet Crafter, I'm like, all I'm doing is just building up now. I could do that in my spare time. I could play Astro Colony, but then the videos that come out next week could be behind of the progress I've already made. So I'm a little bit stuck at the moment. I have got one other game I could play, which it takes a long time because it's a city builder. Just waiting for this patch to go through now. Takes a long time to patch this game, doesn't it? Well, the problem with Astro Colony is that everything. If you see my build now on Astro Colony, that basically would be more advanced than the videos that are coming out next week for it. And then I've already got one for editing next week, and then that you would literally see the results of what I've done already. Dinkum, I haven't played Dinkum for ages. I mean, I'd probably have to start that game again. Don't really want to. It was a good game, but I mean, I think it's if you keep playing that, you'll be fine. But if you stop playing it and go on to something else, it's really hard to go back to. It's just unfortunate. It's one of those things. Come on, game, update. Literally just waiting for it to update now. Ah, 48.51 megabyte update, and it just takes an age to like patch. It's still patching, and I've done 101 hours in this game. That's ridiculous. It's almost the same level as Hybridsteel, almost. It's because I'm reverting the version of the game now. So hopefully, what this will do is it will clear the dev branch patching, and just put the original patch in, and then we'll be all right. But it is just still loading. Got to get ready for work. I'm gonna hop out. Hey man, have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I can't really say it because you're at work, but you know, hopefully your day goes fine and there's no problems, no issues, no nothing. This update's taking an age. Come on, you slow piece of crap. Diabolical. It's still patching. There you go. I'm going to show you this, right? This is literally what I'm looking at. Boom. There you go. Still patching. That's it. You got over 2k in Stellaris. Nice. Hey, there we go. Look, see, it's done it now. It was under pressure. Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. And there we are. Now, let's see if we can do this now. Because if we can go into this now and that issue isn't there, then we can carry on playing. If the issue is still there, I will stop. No, not at all. This game takes ages to patch. I've done this when I had nothing on it at all, and it just sat there for it just sat there and just went, nah, it's alright. Right, let's get this to the top of the hill. Let's go and park it up, and then let's go and yeah, let's go and dig. But I do want to say, like, if I do want to say thank you very much for everyone who watches this game. Like, I didn't expect anybody to really watch this. I thought this was just going to be another, like, oh, okay, it's going to pull a couple of views. We'll be all right. Yep. Yeah, the loading messages in this greased almost all of the nipples. Yep. It makes me laugh all the time. Because I am a child. That's not straight. This is why I need a funnel. I need something to aim for. There we go. Aha! Splinter! What's up, dude? People love watching digging holes. Yeah, well, I don't know how they do. It's weird, isn't it? Like, it's very strange. Because you've got the same thing, haven't you, Split? Where, like, you know, it's just like, why do people watch this? It's like, because they just enjoy watching people dig holes. We're all dwarfs. Right, hopefully this works now. No, I can't really see because I've got to even up the ground first. Hold on. Get this lump out of the way. Even this up. All good. Right. Have we got a good testing ground for this to start? Wendy Green, welcome to the live stream. How you doing? I sort of wish, Split, with that in mind, I wish people watched all my Gold Rush videos, because I spent ages digging. This is really, really odd. The ore is falling through the floor. You watch. It's all coming out the bottom, but nothing's coming from the top. See? Nothing. I'm better off bulldozing this whole section than just like, nah, screw it. Over 8 years, man. This is why I think there's something wrong with the physics of dirt at the moment. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to stop. I think because I can't. I know it sounds awful, but I can't mine. It's just even. I can't mine when it looks like this and it's having this much trouble. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to retire this for a bit. It is a shame, but I mean, on the plus side, we can play. I can do something else. So what I might do is I might just leave all my stuff here for a minute. Because I wanted to get this finished. It's here. It was fine before the last. Yeah. Well, I'll be definitely coming back to this then. I need to finish this. I've dug out all of this ground just to do this, right? I gotta be honest. The worst part is at the beginning, midweek this week, I made a video and I made it, edited it, finished it, made the thumbnail for it, and I was going to call it abandoned. And basically, because of, I'm going to be honest, the amount of time I've spent doing this, it was driving me mad. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to come back to this next year. And yeah, I almost quit playing this until next year. But I decided, I trudged through it. I cut out all that land there just to cut this out, and I can't do it because the ore don't work properly. Brilliant. I mean, that's amazing. Damn it. Okay, so choices then. Do I play? I could play Turmoil. That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? Just think that's only the surface mode. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know where I'm digging next. So I don't know if you've seen this one split. And I mean, if you have, then it's all good. But if you look over, you know that one there, which is like opposite there, that's 400 odd yards. There's 3 nodes there that are in a line that are all this. It's a long ways down, I know. If you put down Dre, yeah, that's the, okay, yeah, you can do that, but then you'll be blowing up all the ore, which means you lose it all, and that's quite a lot of money to lose. So no, that's not going to happen. And Drainwipe was good for knocking out some of this cliff, but for knocking out ore, I don't want to use TNT and stuff on it. That's silly. But I did most of this with a bulldozer, so all this used to be land. I knocked most of this out with a bulldozer. I've been doing it for about 3 days. Yeah, I'll be alright. As I said, I just need to get there. Oh, for tunneling. Yeah, that's cool. I wasn't worried about that though. Tunneling's not a problem. I just bulldoze ground. That's a little bit annoying. Well, I'm gonna have to wait until the next patch comes in just so we can update. I'll put myself back on the dev branch, and next time it updates, I'll try for the ore again. But yeah, it's that's a little bit annoying. A little bit upset now. Anyways, I think we're done then. Right, give me. I don't know. I think what should I play now? Bit Hydroneer. What else have I got? Install days. I've got Hydroneer, Astro Colony, but I'm so far ahead of myself on that. I can't really stream that until next week. Turmoil. Just have a little bit of a chill out on that. That's about it, really. PC building simulator. But I think what I'll do, give me 5 minutes or so, I'll come back to this. But this has been alright. I mean, at least I've got the motivation to actually do this. And then we'll go again. Should be fun, this. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to come back to this when the ore's back. Thank you very much for kicking by. If you're going to leave and not come back for this evening, have a great evening. Enjoy yourselves. I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. And then... yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I just need to change games because this one's broken a bit. See you in a bit, guys. Catch you later. Bye. back in a minute.